Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was born with Divine Ki. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post OSU stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part, we discussed on how the Universe 6 tournament started with Goku fighting his way through, or at least attempting and getting defeated, then returned back due to Frost cheating. Nappa was thrown out by Hit, and so were Goku and Piccolo, but once Vegeta got in, he turned the tables around and completely destroying Hit in combat using his recently acquired Ultra Instinct, which he can now do on command. After the tournament, Trunks came on, warning our warriors of Vegeta Black. Speak of the devil, he too soon arrives and is looking on for Vegeta, who he finds in front of him in seconds. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. With Vegeta and Black standing face to face against each other as the battle begins, and they seem to be on par. But Black is not even budging at any of the punches Vegeta lands on him. Black is taking the easy, jumping to Super Saiyan Rose. Vegeta rushed but is then stopped by a Super Saiyan Rose Black as the two continued on. The battle between the two raged on, but Black was just toying with him, getting these random power-ups and being smug, calling Vegeta a weak bastard that didn't deserve the body he was given. Even though Vegeta was angry, he calmed down, dropping out of Super Saiyan Rose and entering his Ultra Instinct, looking now at Black as Black looked in awe. Vegeta then put his offense out as he rushed with full force. Black had no time to dodge and was punched in the face so hard that he almost made the rift he came in unstable. Black then went ahead and put down the time machine in which Trunks arrived and rushed after Goku. Goku at this point went and managed to enter his autonomous Ultra Instinct, as Goku dodged the attack and punched Black in his gut. Trunks then went Rose Evolution and tried attacking Black, but to no avail. Goku and Vegeta then stood side by side, walking towards as both of them had access to the Ultra Instinct, ready to take down Black. Black then started powering up, as his power skyrocketed by thousands of times each passing second. But before he could finish, the rift reacted, pulling him and the violent white aura back with him, back into the future. With that done, Black was gone. Goku and Vegeta went back to normal and saw the destroyed time machine, getting sad and feeling bad for the crying future Trunks. Nappa told Trunks to stop crying as they cannot start training for shit against that Walmart Vegeta with that attitude. Future Trunks got extremely angry, popping into his Super Saiyan Rose and rushing Nappa at full force. Nappa definitely felt that as he crashed into Capsule Corp. Trunks started screaming how when his mother dies, protecting him, that he'll know the rage of when he saw his mother dying, sacrificing herself, going off at who everyone thought was Trunks' best friend at that point. Nappa started picking himself back up as he heard every word he was told, as he felt deep pain inside his heart, remembering the Saiyan race. Nappa gets up, wipes the blood off his cheek, and apologizes to Trunks, attempting to hug him, but Trunks brushes him off very quickly and flies away. Vegeta and Goku follow, while Nappa and his daughter just stand there. Soon, Tides 2 joins in on the confusion, asking her husband what just happened. Nappa, just as clueless, has no idea. Goku and Vegeta arrive where Trunks stopped, and Vegeta asks Trunks what was that all about. Trunks replied that it doesn't matter and they should both know very soon. Vegeta says indeed and starts reading Trunks' mind using Divine Vision and sees that Nappa is standing next to Vegeta Black in his timeline. Vegeta gets confused, asking what is Nappa doing alongside Black. Trunks is astonished but does continue on with the story, saying how Nappa joins Black because Nappa never truly changed his ways and always listened to Vegeta. That's him. So he thinks that Black is still Vegeta, but back in his old days. Vegeta gets pissed, never knowing that Nappa is a fake, not even bothering to read his mind either. Trunks tells his father to get rid of him as fast as he can, knowing he's no good, but to read his mind first. Vegeta agrees and all three head back. Vegeta remains friendly, same with Goku, but Trunks is very cautious, while Nappa and Vegeta are talking. Vegeta reads Nappa's mind, and he sees that he's still in the old times, when he follows Vegeta wherever. Also seeing that he's only a Super Saiyan because he gathered enough good in him from following Vegeta in his good steps that it cleared him well enough to turn him into a Super Saiyan. Vegeta asks Nappa to have some one-on-one time out of Capsule Corp, and Nappa agrees, of course, because he's no-brainer for anything else, and they manage to get to the outskirts of town. Vegeta then channels his Ultra Instinct to an extent that is not clearly visible and tells Nappa that he hasn't changed one bit. Nappa tells Vegeta that he's following him just like in the old days because he's technically the king now, but the livid prince doesn't care whatsoever, ready to blast him away. Nappa doesn't back out of the fight though, letting his Saiyan instincts blind him as he turns into his evolution and starts attacking Vegeta. Vegeta blocks or dodges every attack pretty much, before punching right through Nappa's head, killing him right there on the very spot. Vegeta says his goodbyes to the dead former friend of his, makes a crater using his ki, and buries his old friend, knowing that's the least he could do for Nappa's loyalty. Having that done, Vegeta leaves back to Capsule Corp. Getting back, he tells Trunks and Goku that Nappa is now no issue anymore, breaking the same news to Tights and Kale alike. They are furious at first, but Vegeta makes it very simple by sharing his memories by placing his hand on their head, letting them see exactly what kind of a Saiyan Nappa really was, with Trunks to prove it, if they're willing to go to the future. They understand everything now, still crying but angry too. Trunks then asks his past mother if she can do anything about the machine, and she's already at it, showing Cell's time machine from back when they fought the androids. Trunks starts crying, however out of joy this time, knowing the hope written on it actually makes sense after all. Bulma is already on to fixing the time machine. Trunks, Goku and Vegeta go head off to train. Once the time machine is repaired, they go and get ready for the journey. Once in the future, they see just how fucked it really is, and they go down to the subway, where the remaining people of Earth are. Vegeta gives them all a massive grub and they all eat. Trunks kisses Mai to feed her a sensu, and the normal Goku confusion ensues with the all kissing accident. Once outside again, they power up to let the two rogues find them. Black and Nappa are here within seconds, and both Vegeta and Goku power up into their respective Ultra Instinct states, rushing the two. Vegeta fights Nappa yet again and sees that he really went above and beyond with training, while Goku survives through Black in base and Rosé forms, having Ultra Instinct and all. Black is easily disposed of, and so is Nappa, as both are pretty weak and slow in comparison to Ultra Instinct Goku and Vegeta. However, someone else emerges. Vegeta gets confused seeing a Kai there, having a sigh of relief, but out of sheer surprise, he's attacked by that Kai. Vegeta makes quick work with reading the Kai's mind and sees he's basically the reason his future self went rogue, as another version of that same Kai took over his body, getting the name Zamasu. Remembering as much as he can, he punches through Zamasu, only to see him regenerate. Vegeta figures that he's immortal, but fights him anyway. Vegeta eventually wears himself down, so Goku steps in and fights the Kai in his Ultra Instinct. However, it all goes down the drain eventually since Goku can't maintain his Ultra Instinct for long. Vegeta remembers the Z-Sword, sensing old Kai within it, and is eventually released by him. He asks Trunks for his sword as he needs a bind object. Trunks obliges and gives his father the sword. Vegeta then goes into his Ultra Instinct yet again, sneaking up behind Zamasu and stabbing him, and then basically vacuuming him in with his own power, as Zamasu is enveloped with a turquoise aura, getting smaller and smaller. Vegeta uses all his remaining power to seal him in a sword and sets the sword's durability to his own. As Vegeta falls down along with the sword on the ground, Trunks goes to pick up the sword, but it doesn't even budge because it's extremely heavy and hard. Vegeta and Goku both take a sensu, and Vegeta picks up the sword like with no issue basically, telling Trunks they're going to Namek to reset Black's damage. Vegeta Kaikai's to Namek, does the wish, and then returns back with another Namekian and telling Trunks to keep the timeline in check and not to get the new Guardian killed. Trunks obliges and returns the two Saiyans back to the present as he says his final goodbyes, returning to his own present. It's been a while since anything interesting happened on Earth, apart from Goku getting a Zeno button and setting up a tournament, as well as a short skirmish with Goku and Beerus after that. Zamasu also got destroyed with the help of evidence from Vegeta's memories. As Shinkan assembled Shin, Beerus, and the Z Fighters, he announces the Tournament of Power and its rules. The universe destruction doesn't sit well with our fighters, however, so now they have to search for fighters and their sanity to go through with it. So they assemble as follows: Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Tien, Roshi, Android 17 and 18, Krillin, Piccolo, and Trunks. Trunks, or rather to say Kid Trunks what he would be in canon, is appointed because he's technically almost adult here, so he can fend for himself and is powerful enough to stop anyone weak enough in his way. With that, the tournament is ready and our fighters are ready to depart. However, they're stopped by the Zeno Expo, so they have to choose the Grand Three, those being Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, for the Expo matches. And with that, we'll leave things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think the new server Fusion is bad, then click dislike, but if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below, and as always, peace out.